Right now, this is the kind of story that has been spreading very fast, and a lot of people are talking about it with fear, anger, and many questions. Reports flying around say that a Nigerian Air Force jet was shot down inside Zamfara forest and that the pilots were killed. This kind of news can shake anybody because it touches national security, the safety of our military, and the general safety of Nigerians living in the Northwest. As you are listening, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss verified updates and clear explanations like this. Let me explain this calmly and clearly in a way everyone can understand. In recent years, Zamfara and nearby states have been facing serious security problems. Armed groups hiding inside thick forests have been attacking villages, kidnapping people, and causing fear. Because of this, the Nigerian military, especially the Air Force, has been very active in that region. Their job is to support ground troops, watch large forest areas from the air, and stop these groups from moving freely. Please like this video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and keeps you informed. Now, when a headline like this comes out, people react immediately. Some believe it, some panic, and some start sharing it without checking details. That is why it is important to slow down and understand the bigger picture. In the past, the Nigerian Air Force has flown many risky missions over forests in Zamfara. These missions are dangerous because the terrain is difficult, visibility can be poor, and armed groups sometimes carry heavy weapons. So, when people hear that a jet was brought down, it sounds possible to them, even if the full facts are not yet clear. Please like and subscribe as you continue watching so you always get balanced and careful explanations. What makes this situation more sensitive is that there has been a real incident before where military aircraft went down during operations in that same region. That past experience is still fresh in the minds of many Nigerians. So any new report brings back fear and concern. People start asking questions like, are these armed groups becoming stronger? Are they getting more advanced weapons? And what does this mean for the safety of our pilots? These are valid questions, and they show why this kind of story spreads so fast. If you agree that Nigerians deserve clear information, please like this video and subscribe right now. Let's talk about the role of the Air Force in simple terms. The Air Force is often used when ground troops cannot easily reach certain areas. Forests in Zamfara are large and thick, and criminals hide deep inside them. Aircraft help to monitor movement, discourage attacks, and support soldiers on the ground. This strategy has helped to reduce attacks in some places, but it also puts pilots at risk. Flying low, flying in bad weather, or flying over hostile areas is never easy. Like and subscribe if you appreciate this clear breakdown. Another thing people need to understand is how misinformation spreads. Sometimes one old video, one old photo, or one old report is shared again as if it just happened today. Social media makes this very easy. Someone adds a dramatic caption, and before you know it, thousands of people are sharing it. That is why professional news reporting must be careful. It is not about being slow, it is about being accurate. Please like this video and subscribe because this channel focuses on clarity, not confusion. Now, whether or not this exact headline is fully confirmed at the moment, it still points to a serious reality. Security in the Northwest is still a major challenge. Communities are still afraid, farmers are still struggling to go to their farms, and families are still worried about their loved ones. The military is under pressure to deliver results while also protecting civilians and their own personnel. This is not an easy balance. If you understand this complexity, please like and subscribe to support responsible storytelling. Let's also talk about the human side. Every time you hear about a military aircraft incident, remember that there are people involved. Pilots are trained professionals. They have families, friends, and futures. Soldiers on the ground depend on them. So, when such news breaks, it affects many lives, not just statistics. At the same time, civilians living in those forests and nearby towns are also victims of the insecurity. Everyone wants peace, safety, and stability. Please like this video and subscribe if you want more stories that focus on people, not just headlines. Another important angle is national confidence.
When people believe that armed groups can challenge the military directly, it creates fear and weakens public confidence. That is why authorities usually investigate thoroughly before confirming anything. It is also why citizens should be patient and careful about what they share. Panic helps nobody.
Calm understanding helps everyone. Like and subscribe if you believe calm information is better than panic. As this story continues to develop, what the Nigerians really want is transparency and improvement. People want to know that the military is well equipped, that intelligence is strong, and that strategies are being updated. They also want to know that mistakes are learned from and that safety is improving. These conversations are important and they should be held with respect and facts. Please like this video and subscribe so you can stay part of these important discussions. At this point, we are watching closely. We are listening for official clarification and we are observing how the situation unfolds. What matters most is truth, safety, and progress. Sensational headlines may attract attention,
but clear understanding builds trust. That is what we aim to do here. Like this video and subscribe so you stay with us as we continue to break down stories like this in a simple and professional way. Let me continue from where we stopped. As this story keeps moving, one thing you should always remember is that security issues do not change in one day. They develop over time, and every report we hear is part of a bigger picture. That is why it is important to listen carefully and not jump to conclusions. As you keep watching, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the full picture and verified explanations. Right now, many Nigerians are asking how armed groups in forest areas operate. These groups know the land very well. They understand the terrain, the paths, and the hiding places.
That gives them an advantage on the ground. This is why air operations are used to reduce that advantage. Aircraft can see wide areas quickly and respond faster than ground troops alone. But even with that advantage, flying over hostile territory is always risky. Please like this video and subscribe if you are learning something new. Another thing people are talking about is weapons. Over the years, some criminal groups have gained access to more dangerous weapons than before. This does not happen overnight. It usually comes from illegal trading, weak borders, and long-standing conflicts in the region. When people hear that an aircraft was attacked, it increases fear about what these groups might have. That fear is understandable, but it should be handled with facts, not rumors.
Like this video and subscribe so you stay informed the right way. It is also important to talk about how the military responds after incidents like this. Investigations are usually carried out quietly at first. They check flight data, communication records, and reports from ground troops. This process takes time. Silence during this period does not always mean something terrible has happened. Often, it simply means authorities want to be sure before speaking. Please like this video and subscribe so you can get updates when facts are clear.